Good evening, good evening, good evening. Noswaith dda. Bon. Bon. I can't even think what it is in French now. You should know that. I want to say bon après-midi, again, I can't remember what evening is in French. But anyway, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is Farmer Ben here once again. Today we're just having a very quick look. As you can see in the sort of top left of my screen, underneath my my avatar, my Crockett avatar, you'll see that I've got a purple chest. Now, these chests, for those who are sort of fairly new to the game, these come up every once in a while, and they tend to have some pretty good loot in them. They're really worth filling up, and it's also that they come up more frequently if you fill up your enemies, heroes, and even war machine chests. So the more chests you get through, the quicker that you get these coloured ones, and the coloured ones tend to offer you the very best items that you need. So, for example, one of the things I really need quite urgently is one more, where are they? Oh, hang on, the wrong thing, that's not going to help. Combat items are not easy enough to make. A wrist computer, I really could quite urgently do with a second wrist computer in order to level up one of my 5-star heroes. Whether I'll get one from this purple chest or not is unclear, but I'm going to hope. Now, as I say, you can fill the chest up using either missions or raids, because heroes, because on the coloured chest, heroes and monsters count, which can be a real time saver. So, for example, I need 2 more heroes. So, in theory, if I could win this raid, that will get me the 2 purples that are left required to finish this off. Now, raids are obviously, generally speaking, a harder way to get lots of heroes. But if you're short on world energy and you don't want to spend a flag, then these guys do count. Not everyone realises that heroes count for the coloured chests. I'm looking at this screen and assuming that I'm probably not going to find out, be able to demonstrate. Maybe I'll get one enough to just sort of demonstrate something. Who knows? So yes, in theory they do count. You'll see that. Well, in this case, let's make my one of the purple heroes a bit of a priority. So I'll aim for Edge. I think it's Edge, that guy's called. Best bet for killing Edge, really, for me at the moment would have been to have my Rana's rebound ready so that he kills himself. I might, Rocky's about to go off now. Maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? Trouble is their perfect riposte thing is up from. Oh, I didn't even name that one. That wasn't very clever. And my heroes. Yeah, I mean, you could argue I should have just held on there and not done that, and I don't think he's going to be able to demonstrate it. But well, hang on, I will do another raid. Let's just hit flee, because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to kill anyone here. Flee. Just trying to prove my point. Even if I can only kill one of them, it will show me. So let's just quickly flop. Hang on. Ooh, rematch. Yeah. I'm going to have to attack. Oh, there we go. No, connected. Right, fine. Just remember, I had 148 of the required purples, so if I can get 1 more here or 2 more here, it will then you'll see that it will change the score. I may not be able to do that, it's going to depend. Like I say, raiding really is a much harder way of doing it, obviously, than doing missions, but at the same time it's quite a good the option is there, especially if you are short on world energy and you don't want to wait, or you're really into raids as well. It can be quite nice. I'm fairly into raids, as people might know. That's not going to help. Just kind of need, I either need Rocky or Edge to be killed to prove my point. I'm looking most likely a Rocky if I can get either of them. Let's go for him again. Boom. Very close. I think I might get a Rocky here. Still standing. The trouble, purple obviously weak against purple, and I've stacked against the tank, but there we go. Edge is going to go off. It'll probably actually finish off my whole team, which... Yep, there we go. However, this time I have killed 1 purple, which hopefully will be enough to prove my point, because now if I go back to this, you'll see in this top corner here, underneath my avatar, I now have 149 purple purple heroes and enemies in the chest. So a hero does count. Now, as I say, it's never going to be massively useful, but it can be as easy as farming a level. But it can be quite a useful trick anyway, just to sort of, you know, if you're one or two people short and you've run out of world energy, or you like raiding, then, you know, go for it. Go for it. Just go nuts. Now, I would always recommend, generally speaking, for filling up the chests with the heroes, you look for ones. I would always suggest you sort of start at 9-1 and work your way backwards. 9-1 is the last mission you can do for 3 world energy, and it's ideal if you're looking for a yellow chest. But I always suggest to tend to start with looking at the 3 world energy ones out there, which is anything before 9-1. There are, I believe, guides online where people have created like spreadsheets to work out which one's most effective. If you want to look them up, I must admit I tend to assume for this. So this would be quite a good one for green enemies, because you're obviously going to get quite a lot of green. No good for purple chest. It won't do anything for a purple chest, neither would this one. That one's green. It could be good for green again. This one, again, there's quite a few fairly good for green ones on this stage. You may have noticed I skipped number 4. I'll come back to that in a second. That one wouldn't be one you'd want to use for a coloured chest because all the enemies are different colours. Again, green. So lots of good ones for green on stage 8. However, if I go into this one, number 4, you'll see that I've got... Now, this is a bit misleading because you see I've got 3 blues and 2 purples. So you might think, oh, well, he's only got... You know, 3/5 of the enemies are going to be blue, but actually it's only the last wave is all blue. The first 3 waves will all be purple, so that's at least a minimum of 9 and up to 12 purple enemies for 3 world energy. So it's quite a good return on your sort of your standard investment. I'm just changing my team. This is just changing my team back to my farming team. I tend to farm with 1 hero of every colour. So we can just go through this. Shouldn't take too long. In theory, I mean, what I could do is just kill one of them. So I could just, now that guy's dead, I could just hit flee and go and collect the chest. But I may as well just finish off the level. It won't take a second because this is an early level for me and I'm fairly well stocked up with all the things I need to beat these guys. So it's, yeah, just should be bump, shoot through it. Hopefully, let's get this out of the way. It's really, when you're farming, it's, I mean, well, normally I just do this on auto. The only reason I'm doing it today is just to try and make it a little bit quicker. Auto does tend to make some pretty strange moves. Not that I'm saying I don't ever make any strange moves, but especially some of the time I make some ridiculously stupid moves. Especially my thumbs are playing up, and I'm having one of my fat thumb days when yes, when nothing quite works out. If you know how to lose weight just in your thumbs, please do let me know. Anyway, so here we are onto the boss wave. Bomb. Again, you know, it's not going to be. This isn't about. This is just about going through it quickly. There we go. So I've now got that. I'll get all my standard loot. Dum. And then hopefully I will then be able to demonstrate how good a coloured chest can be. So you click on your coloured chest, same as you do with any other chest. Mission completed. Couple of minutes helmet, long barrel, combat boost. Well, the loot tickets were good. Didn't get the things I was hoping for. Legendary skill book, quite nice. 1-star craft weapon, a bit disappointing. You can still get some better ones. War machine energy flasks are always handy. Loot tickets, again, are always fairly handy. Epic hero ticket, summon ticket, epic weapon ticket, 30 gold. 30 gold is pretty good. You get a couple of ascension items. So what I've got, I think this is sort of standard. You get a high-end crafting item, a couple of 3-star or above ascension items. So I've managed to get 2 3-star ones, which I'm not short of anyway. A couple of 3-star or above weapon parts. So I've got a quick draw magazine and long barrel, which again I'm not desperately short of. Combat boost, which combat items are never that great. Bit of gold. And then in this case, I got 3 summon tokens, 1 of each. So yeah, so I mean, even though I'm a bit disappointed with what I got, I didn't get what I really needed. It's still a pretty good chest, and then I can always just go and take those things. Now I'm not currently saving epic hero tokens or anything like that. So let's just give it a go. Let's start at the bottom and just see if we have any luck with the summons that I've got. Stefan. I had the sound effects because I've got the music turned off, which I probably shouldn't do. Let's have a Have a look at the gun. Boom! Howler Mark III. A bit disappointing. 3-star guns, of which I've already got quite a lot. I need to start dismantling some of them. And let's see if I can have any luck with a hero. Bam! Gem. There we go. So, no real luck from the results of the chest, but at the same time you can see the potential, and those are the chests you really want to sort of try and get as often as you can to get the best battle items that you possibly can. Anyway, I hope there's something useful in that video. If there was, remember to like and subscribe and make a comment and everything else. If there wasn't, well, just remember to like and subscribe. And yes, this has been Farmer Ben. It just remains for me to say thank you for watching. May death come swiftly to your enemies.